A boss arrives outside the office and notices a security guard standing barefoot under the hot sun. The boss asks angrily, "Why are you standing here barefoot? What happened?" The guard replies nervously, "Sir, please don't worry, I'm okay." The boss says, "If you're okay, then why aren't you wearing shoes?" The guard lowers his eyes and says, "Sir, if I wear shoes, I won't get my salary today." The boss gets shocked. "Who told you that?" The guard replies, "Manager madam said if I stand barefoot in the heat, only then I'll get paid." Earlier that day, the manager was forcing the guard to do her personal work. The guard respectfully says, "Madam, I'm hired for security work. If I leave the gate, who will protect the office? And my salary is already late. My family needs the money." The manager replies coldly, "I decide when you get paid." The guard folds his hands and says, "Please madam. My family depends on this salary." The manager points outside and says, "Then stand barefoot in the hot sun. Maybe then I'll get your salary." The guard says helplessly, "Madam, my feet will burn." The manager replies, "Then forget your salary." The guard slowly removes his shoes and says with tears in his eyes, "Poor people are forced to suffer for money, but God sees everything." After hearing everything, the boss calls the manager into his office. The boss says calmly, "From today, your salary will be given in cash." The manager smiles and says, "Okay, sir." The boss places cash on the table and says, "But before taking it, you must stand outside in the hot sun for 1 hour." The manager gets shocked. "Sir, it's extremely hot outside." The boss replies seriously, "But you had no problem punishing someone else." He calls another guard and says, "Take madam outside. If she comes back before 1 hour, her salary will be cut." After some time, the exhausted manager returns inside. The boss gives the guard his salary and says, "I hired him for company security, not for personal work." The manager realizes her mistake and says, "I'm sorry." The guard emotionally thanks the boss.